This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
Brimming with fresh tomato broth and plenty of seafood, Cioppino is a rustic Italian-American stew. Now, dishes like this are great to showcase innovative techniques. Speaking of innovative techniques, look who we got. Chef Zeus from Benvenuto. Good to see you. No, it's all right.
I thought you were talking about
no,
Lisa.
no. All you, brother.
So thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
Always wonderful being here with my DelmarvaLife family. So what we're going to make today is a Cioppino.
What's a Cioppino?
All right, so a Cioppino, it's basically a shellfish stew. All right, it's a fish stew, shellfish stew. It's really whatever you want to add to it. All right, now this dish, everyone thinks it's an Italian dish, maybe it comes from overseas.
Right.
It's actually originated here. Now the first publishing of this recipe was in 1901. It came out of San Francisco. All right, so a lot of the fishermen would kind of put these things together and make these stews, and they call it Cioppino, which I believe it comes from the word Scipponi or something, and it means like chopped, so they would just chop fish up and things and put it in there.
Right.
So originally they served it with like a grilled sourdough bread. All right, we Americanized it a lot more over the years, and we use pasta here. So I'm going to show you guys how easy this dish is to make, but we did it at the restaurant at Benvenuto when we first opened, and it was such a huge dish. I mean, it did really well. So eventually, we changed menus up. It came off the menu, but we were getting so many requests for it. So here we are doing it again, and we're probably going to start.
Maybe coming back?
Yes, we're going to start putting it on a special. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some garlic to this.
Okay.
And nice hot pan. You can see what's going on there. And this garlic only sits for a little bit because we don't want to burn it.
Right.
All right. So now, the first thing I'm going to do to this is I'm going to add mussels. All right. We're going to add our mussels to this. All right.
Shell and all.
Shell and all, yes. All right. So we want to get these open now.
It smells so good.
It already. So it's very important that we don't overcook our seafood. So we kind of have to layer this, right? So we do the mussels first. Now you'll see here that my clams, I steam these.
Oh, so they're already open.
With some white wine.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And the reason I do that, and a lot of chefs know, these clams can take a while to cook, to open up. All right, so what we do is we pop them up ahead of time, all right, and we have some of that liqueur that comes from them plus the white wine, all right, because everything is timing. If we have our mussels and our shrimp in here, by the time these guys open, this stuff can overcook.
Okay, all right.
Gotcha.
All right, so what we're going to do now is that garlic is nice and toasted. We're going to add our mussels to this, okay?
So this is the art of culinary.
Yes, yes. We're also going to add some snow crab, all right, to this. Now, a lot of folks here like blue crab. You'll see why I use this snow crab in this. And my good friend, Chris Eastburn, he actually just took me crabbing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a few days ago, and that was my first time crabbing out here in the Delaware Bay. And we did really good. So, Chris Eastburn, you are the man. Thank you so much.
It's all you, Chris.
And this Cioppino is for you, my friend. All right? Any whitefish that you want to use.
What is that?
Okay, so this here is flounder.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to use some flounder for this one. All right, and this is already going. You see it's bubbling really nice, okay? We're going to turn up our heat a little bit. Now to this, we're going to add some white wine. See that? All right. We're also going to add some tomato to this because it wouldn't be a Cioppino without tomato. And I put them in these corners here like that, okay?
You're not like mixing it all up?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Not yet,
Only
okay?
Zeus could find the corners of a round pan.
That's true. I mean, look, every round pan does have a corner. We're going to use some salt, all right, because it has to taste good. And remember, I always say salt and pepper is to food what crayons are to a coloring book, right? So always keep that in mind. All right, some pepper.
But
this
stay
is
between the lines, that's important. Yes.
yes, some little chili flake in here because we want a little boom to this, right? Yes, all right. And now that this is all going, the last thing I want to add is our shrimp, all right? We're going to add some shrimp to this because remember, those guys don't take that long to cook.
You got some pretty good heat going on here too.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. So we're going to add a little chicken broth to this, all right? And that's what's going to help this whole dish to really steam. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pop a lid on this guy.
Can I lid it?
Yep. And we're going to see that when we come back from commercial break, this is going to be perfectly cooked. And I'm going to show you guys how we plate this.
Okay, or bowl it.
Yes, we're going to bowl it. We're going to bowl it today. Yes, we are.
We're going to bowl it. All right. Stick around. DelmarvaLife will be right back. Take a look at this magical medley of seafood cooking up in the pan. It's the heart and soul of our Cioppino. that our pal Chef Zeus from Benvenuto Restaurant is showing us how to make in the DelmarvaLife kitchen today. The smell.
Oh my goodness, it smells amazing in here, right? So,
Or aroma.
Ain't looking too bad neither.
right, so here's the deal. Ready? How beautiful that looks.
It is beautiful. Now you put some more, I saw you put some cheese in
Yes, so we're adding a little bit of cheese. So we can use bread in this if we want, just to kind of thicken it up a little bit. You can use a little slurry, cornstarch or flour, a little water just to add to it, just to give it a little bit more body. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna add a little bit more of the Parm cheese, all right? And that's what's gonna make it taste really good, all right? We're gonna add some fresh parsley to this. Even this guy that flew over here. All right.
Tried to escape.
And we're gonna plate this guy. Now, we have our pasta here that we just heated. All right. So it's nice and warm. It's not too
Can
hot.
confirm.
Okay, I trust you.
All right, I know you do. All right, and I'm going to show you how we plate this up at the restaurant. It's a very unique plating
That's
for
a
this.
monster bowl there.
It is.
Is that one serving?
Yes, this is one serving, and this is exactly how we serve this at the restaurant. Now I'm going to show you. All right, so what we do, all right, is we first take our snow crab, all right, and you take your pasta, and I'll show you what we do with this. So all you do is sort of drop your pasta in here, all right?
Oh my goodness.
And you see that? And your crab leg is going to stand up for you, all right?
Oh, okay,
And
that's awesome.
Yes, and this is exactly, so look, if you want to do this at home, this is exactly the way it's done, all right? So you have your pasta in. See how beautiful that looks already?
It really
All right?
does.
It does, and you know, with cooking, a lot of it has to do with not just the flavors, but also the presentation,
Of course.
all right? So what we then do is we're going to come over here. We're going to take our fish, which is perfectly cooked, all right?
Would
And
you
we're
say it's
gonna-
flounder?
Yes.
And you can use anything. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And we're going to take all of this seafood. See that? And it's one of those, you know, everybody in a pool sort of dishes, right? So we're just going to put all this. And again, when you come into the restaurant and you order this, this is what you can expect, all right? And again, it was such a popular dish when we had it
I can't
on the
imagine
first
why.
menu. And, you know, we try to do things a little bit better than, you know, how it's supposed to be, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, nothing wrong with the classics, but it's really nice when you can bring this to one of our guests at the table and they're just like blown away.
I
You
bet.
think I can show this to the camera without messing anything up?
I think so, yes. But check
just-
this out. We're not even finished with this
Oh, you're not done yet?
No.
Oh, my
There's
goodness.
more. You know how
Look
we do
at
it here.
where we are in
right?
this so far.
Yes. So look, we're gonna make this look good. So
Okay, all right,
you
there's-
know,
there's even-
everything in this bowl, you know, really, you know, sort of gave its life, all right, so that we could live. So you want to sort of, you know, honor these guys, you know. So you want to make everything look nice. So we're going to use a little green onion, maybe a little bit of lemon there, because lemon goes great. And then our good friend Patrick Helmick provides us with some of the most beautiful micros, you know, and we're just going to kind of rain down on that a little bit. And this here is the seafood cioppino at Benvenuto.
Chef, I got
Wow.
to tell you the truth. If
Yes.
this were to show up at my table at Benvenuto, I would almost feel guilty eating it.
Yes.
I would get over it, though.
It is. Look, it's a beautiful dish.
It's
It really is.
Do we? I guess we grab forks.
Can we have Lisa hold it so you can do the glamour shot?
Oh, do you want me to do
Yeah,
it?
Lisa does.
So
the
imagine
other
you're a server, right? And now you're bringing this to someone's table.
side. Yeah, okay, here
Right?
we go. Mhm.
That's it.
there it is.
Yes,
Oh.
that is the cioppino.
Wow.
right?
The
So now-
display and presentation is so
Right.
much.
And you guys have to try this. That's the hardest part, all right? You have to try it, so dig in.
And I want to say, keep your eye on this bowl because Jimmy might swipe it, take it home, and use it for a cereal.
He's done that before, you know.
I mean,
I brought it
am I
back.
wrong? Am I
I
wrong?
didn't say you were wrong. I didn't say you were wrong. Wow, this is incredible, Chef. Thank you so
is.
much. So this isn't on your menu right now, but
Not on the menu right now, but it's one of the upcoming specials that we're going to be offering at the restaurant.
All right. Trying to get a bite here.
you are the man.
Good stuff? Awesome.